Quarantine day 7. I'm trying to work. I've been trying to work all day and I can't. I have cabin fever, pretty much. And I'm just bored of typing at the minute, or I'm not bored of typing, I don't know what I'm bored of. I've been cleaning, I've been trying to put up a bed, and now I've decided I should kill some rats. So I'm gonna go and get some rat poison, or mouse traps. I don't know if it's mice or if it's rats, I don't want to discriminate. And I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna try and lay it in the roof somewhere. And at the same time fix the TV aerial if I can. So that's the adventure. Right, rat poison is meant to be here. I don't see any. Jesus, what is that? It's just... that looks quite poisonous. Anyway, I'm seeing a little ant killer. Ugh. Insect killer. Doesn't seem to be what I'm looking for. Now, for God's sake. Shells. So many dead insects in here. Alright, it's not in there. Aha. We are in business. I've not used these before. They look quite evil. Poor creatures. They don't stand a chance. I decided to put gloves on so I don't handle mouse killer with my bare hands. I don't know how to do this. I don't know. I've never laid out any rat poison or anything before. I've chosen the mouse traps as my weapon of choice, mainly because I don't understand how to use the rat poison, and a caramel bar as the bait, the chocolate cracker. I'm not really enjoying this very much. It's gotta be done. Alright, number 1 is set. Trap number 2. Trap number 3. Alright, let's get out of here. So that's done. That was pretty awful. 3 traps placed up there. I started to worry whether or not there's asbestos up there as well. Which there could be. I mean, this house is 60 years old or something. So I wanted to finish and get out of there as quick as possible, and now I feel kind of sick, and I keep wiping my arms, cleaning my arms from poison, but gotta be done. Hello all, I'm in quarantine day 8, and again, not much to report today. The weather is incredible, as I gather it has been back home in England. Another heat wave, it seems. I've got that here as well, but I've got a bit of a coastal breeze to take the edge off, so I cannot complain whatsoever. I burnt my nose. You can probably see the skin's peeling. I was from sitting outside enjoying the sun too much yesterday. But I haven't been up to much today. I've just been writing, I've just been working. Things have not changed drastically. I haven't done anything else other than sit at this desk all day. So it's one of those quarantine days where there isn't anything exciting to report, but that is what it is like. Quarantine day 9. I think it's day 9. What are my updates for today? Well, I'm very pale, as you can probably see, and have a ridiculous neck tan line. That's one thing. Second thing is I've been sitting out on this balcony patio area. Enjoying the view and trying to do some tanning, I guess. Been working on my book mostly. I put in a food order today. That was an interesting experience. So I called up the Food Stop, they're called. That's the only supermarket in Sark. And I asked for, I think, a dozen items, and they were not happy with me whatsoever. Today is the day that you get in the shipment from Guernsey, the cargo day. And I'd obviously interrupted the stock taking, so they were not happy with me whatsoever. But I put the order in and it's coming tomorrow, so I've got more tonics arriving for gin and tonic and some bits of vegetables, and that should see me through till the end of this quarantine where I can get out. I'm getting restless, I've said that already, and probably the amount of times me saying I'm getting restless shows that I'm restless, because I want to get out and explore the island. It's so magnificent and it looks so beautiful up here. But I've got to get through it. The Guernsey track and trace people called me today, asked how I was doing. I think they thought I was starving because she seemed quite concerned when I said I was living alone on Sark in an empty house. But I told her, no, it's fine, I've got deliveries. She said, do you have a garden? I said, yes. And she said, oh, thank God. So we're very lucky, and I feel bad for my mum right now who's in quarantine, in Australia, and she's got to be in a hotel for 2 weeks without a garden. So there you go. At least I have this landscape, this view with me. So I'll keep you guys updated as and when. Hello everyone. Quarantine day 12, I believe. And the good weather has finally gone. Not completely, but I've just started to hear thunder. And it feels like it's gonna be a storm out here. I actually don't really want to be outside because this house does get hit by lightning. It's on top of an exposed cliff, and I've been in loads of times when it gets hit and you hear the fuse box go. So day 12, I haven't given you updates for the last couple of days because I don't want to sound like a broken record. It's been, pretty much the same stuff. Yesterday, actually, I wasn't working on my book. I was working on my journalism course and doing assignments for that. I had to call up the people to ask if they were gonna come and do my day 13 test, the nurse on Sark. She said she didn't know. She didn't know what was happening with that, so I had to call the Sark surgery, which was closed, as you can imagine. It closes at lunchtime on Friday. So then I managed to get through to someone, and apparently they're coming for me tomorrow, which is gonna be, it's great. I thought they were gonna be coming on Sunday, so I might be getting out of quarantine a day earlier. Ooh. Creepy when in a house on the edge of a cliff and you hear thunder. Guernsey's disappeared in a storm cloud. You can literally see the shape of the cloud coming across. It's about to hit Herm if it hasn't already, and it is just starting to hit us now. All this hot weather, we get storms at the end of it. That's what it is in England, that's what it is in the UK. But there's something amazing about seeing that storm cloud coming across. Got a lot of lightning going off around us now, and the thunder is kind of shaking everything. Storms on Sark are no joke. You're in the middle of the sea, completely exposed, and it comes down sheets of rain. We're in the eye of the storm, people. Batten down the hatches, because we're getting rained on. I've just unplugged and switched off as many electronics as I can because I know this house, and if it gets struck by lightning, I think it'll wreck anything that's plugged in. So I unplugged my laptop and switched off the sockets over here because I don't trust that it won't just short circuit. I mean, actually one time when I was with my brother, it hit this when we were in here. We were actually watching a film in the next room and it hit. It sounded like it hit here. It might have hit like a box just around here, but yeah, this is a pretty crazy house to be in during a storm. Right, it happened. The house just got hit by lightning. I cannot believe it. I was literally, my laptop was about to run out of charge and I've just been standing here thinking, I don't trust this house. I don't trust it. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen. I'm standing right here, holding this, okay? I'm looking at the plug socket and thinking, should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? As I'm watching it, the house gets hit and it pops and the phone started beeping and I heard a pop from, I don't know what happened, and then a massive rumble of lightning, thunder came through the house. I'm sure that would have shot up through my charging cable and wrecked my laptop. And that would have just been so bad if that had wrecked my, there was more lightning instead. That would have really ruined my day. I just got very, very lucky. Or actually, I don't know if it was luck. Maybe I was just very smart for realizing that. No, I'm joking. It was luck because I was about to plug it in. I was about to override what I thought and plug it in. So actually, I just got lucky. I don't know if the fuses are gone. Oh, right. Got to figure this out. Hello, everyone. Day 12. Day 13. One of those two of my quarantine. Whatever it is, I just had the lady, the nurse, the Sark community nurse, come to do my test for me. I'm not sure if I've already said this. I called up the people yesterday and said that I needed to get someone to come do my day 13 release test. And they didn't have me on the system. They didn't really know who I was. But I just gave them all my details, and then I had to give them my address. And I was like, how do you not know where I live? There's about a dozen houses on Sark. But anyway, I gave them my address and the postcode. And they said, oh, actually, there is someone who's booked in to come on Saturday morning. So the nurse appeared. She said she drove over the coupe on her tractor, which is absolutely brilliant. It was the first time she'd ever done it. And she took the test for me, and then she's now put it on the 11 o'clock boat back to Guernsey, which is where it's going to be sent to the testing centre. And I can now wait and find out the result, which hopefully is going to come back in the next 24 hours. So tomorrow, tomorrow morning, if possible, is when I'll be out of my quarantine. They say you only do 2 days in quarantine. The day you go in and the day you come out. That's right, I'm finally out of my quarantine. I'm currently standing right above the coupe. I'm not going to back too close to the edge because it is a very, very sheer drop. But over there is Big Sark and my destiny. I am cycling to the harbour right now because I'm on my way to Guernsey, and it just feels fantastic to be out and to be back and see Sark from somewhere that isn't, you know, behind a pane glass window. But for now, I've got to tackle the cycle to the harbour. Just dropped off my bike at my grand's house on Big Sark, and now I'm walking down the harbour hill so I can get picked up by Theo and his dad in their boat. You're not really meant to cycle down the harbour hill. We do it sometimes, but it's not really the done thing. I'm gonna get through this. And in any case, I'm going away for quite a few days, so I don't really want to be leaving my bike at the bottom if it's not being used. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare.